Hey, what's up everybody? Inner Dreams back at you again with another Titanfall Tuesday. This time I'm doing it a little bit differently. Rather than bringing you top 5 moments like I've been doing in the past, this time I'm going to bring you some footage of a full game that I had. This game I was actually able to make it through without dying at all, so doesn't happen to me a ton. I'm sure there's plenty of YouTubers out there who can pull this off. But I thought it was pretty cool. It was some fun footage to shoot, and I hope you enjoy. The map that we're playing, it's Homestead, so one of the better maps I think as far as like the outdoor just run and gun mentality. Lots of cover you can find, lots of different routes you can take. So all in all, probably one of my favorites.
First target destroyed.
I gotta say, getting the opening kill with a fire star is absolutely a good way to go. If you haven't used it, check it out. I actually ended up switching to grenades, but it's still pretty fun to get that, so I was able to chain together some pretty good kills here. I've actually heard rumor that with this game they are done doing updates, so we'll see how that goes. If they do end it with this last update, Postcards from the Frontier, I'm totally cool with what they've done, considering this game has a retail cost of only $40. Considering that all of the DLC content has been 100% free unless you want to pay for texture packs and skins, I really can't complain at all. The gameplay of this game is everything I want from a shooter. The action is fast, the maps are large enough to feel like you can actually play different games each time you play through them, so if you haven't gotten into Titanfall, I highly recommend picking it up for $40 and for free DLC. You'll get your money's worth out of it. I personally have been playing a lot of the attrition game type. That's what I'm playing now. Attrition, just giving you a little bit more action on screen. There's grunts running around that you can shoot for points, but they're worth less than pilots, so I always hunt for those pilots first.
We're really winning this thing. Keep
Like when I
it
kill that guy, that's worth 5 points. The grunt kills are worth about 1 apiece. So, although some people complain and say it's not a true competitive game mode because you can just sit there and farm bots, I kind of disagree, because the people that do well in pilot hunting do stand out. Victories are more assured that way. I think it's just a good way to balance the game and really make full use of the maps. I don't know what it was about this area, but I keep coming back to this set of rocks, and they do too. I swear I probably get 5 or 6 kills throughout the map just on this rock formation up here. You know, if my shooting wasn't awful, I probably would have got that guy in the first couple shots. As you can see, my buddy K-Daddy out there in the distance. K-Daddy's, we're in the We Have a Team network. That's my personal network. We used to run a clan in Call of Duty for Ghosts. About 43 members. We were platinum rated. It was a good time. I just don't have the kind of energy or really just the attention or time to put that much into it now. But if you are looking at meeting up online, we are open to join. Just search for We Have a Team. So the clan tag spells out what. Yeah, come hit us up. We'd love to play. I'm also in the Titanfall Dads network pretty regularly. Especially, you're going to find me on Tuesday nights and on the occasional Saturday night as well. Running around with my tone here because it doesn't matter how much I play this game, I have trouble leaving this tone. It's so much fun. They've definitely balanced the Titans. I mean, you can get good with any of them. I've seen people that can just melt me with a Legion Titan. I've met Ronin players that are untouchable with that sword, but I have taken a particular liking to this Tone Titan. I think it's the most balanced, good balance of speed, armor, firepower. And especially if you're playing attrition, just running around getting these +1s on the specters and grunts you see flying around, it can really help your team to add up those +1 opportunities. I was really hoping to get that Titan that you see bouncing away out there, but this this ion required a little bit more of my attention. I was like, no, I can get him. I can get him if I just hold on for a couple seconds. But I was having a perfect game. I ejected maybe a little earlier than I necessarily needed to, but I wasn't going to take the chance on it. It was around this time that you'll see me stop in the corner and just breathe for a second. I'm like, oh my gosh. I think I'm actually having a perfect game. Let me check the score. Yep, 12-0. Okay. That's 12 pilot kills, 18 grunt kills, and a Titan kill so far. So those points, like I said, when you put them together, they add up quite a bit. I was so sure I was dead right here. I have no idea how this guy didn't step on me. It's funny how the pressure gets to you when you realize you're having a perfect game. You can definitely see that I'm a little more conservative in my movement and how high I'm jumping, how often I'm remaining visible. One of the big keys in a game like this is know your map and get comfortable with with your strengths. For instance, for me, I do well with high ground, so as soon as I realized that I had a potential for a perfect match here, I immediately get to high ground. I utilize the cloak because when I need to hide, it keeps it a little easier, kind of to vanish, disappear. Sometimes I'll cloak while running away and then stop, and I know that they assume that I probably just continued in the same direction, and I'll use that to my advantage. I don't know what was up with that shooting. I could not kill that guy to save my life. I realized though that by continuing to fire from that location I was completely exposed, so I believe I come back to him, yeah, here in just a little bit and see if I can find him a second time. There we go.
That pilot stepped into the wrong ring.
That's right, he did step into that wrong ring. By this point I figure they probably know where I'm at, or at least have an idea. At least one of them has to think that I'm still up here. The one downside with this tower I found is I've got the sentry gun here. I'm trying to see if I can place it somewhere nice. Of course, maybe not the best placement there when I literally have it just pointing at a wall. But we get all the way through the victory, 15 pilot kills, 18 grunts, and a Titan. Good enough for second place. Someone on my team had 5 Titan kills, and those were worth 10 points each, so definitely some kudos to that guy. This being one of my favorite things about attrition is the cleanup epilogue. Getting those evac kills is incredibly satisfying, especially when you've had a good game like I have. So really I just want to thank you guys for watching my channel. Please subscribe, please like the videos, comment if you'd like to see something specific in the future, if you'd like to see more top 5. I have been checking out Titanfall Frontier on Android. If you have any tips and tricks videos for strategy on that game, I'd be willing to put something like that together. If you'd like to see bloopers, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you all coming to visit my channel today. And that's going to be it for me. Thanks again. My name's Ender Dreams. I'll see you next time.